Good day, my friends, and welcome to episode 37 of my Vanilla Ice Sheet playthrough series. I'm Icon, and we're going to continue work on the spaceship today. I hope I'm going to be able to make a few steps forward. The Starship reactor is getting researched quite soon. After that, only the Johnson Tanaka drive remains as the last necessary technology to reach the stars. I think I'm short of plenty of materials to get there, but I'm not short of firepower to begin with. I've got really many turrets here in front of me, and I'm willing to use them. Apart from that, I'll just fast forward here a bit and hope things will go just fine. Overall, I got a lot of plasteel available. I also got a decent amount of gold, so the only thing I really need now are more clothes, because I sold off most of my clothes, so maybe we're going to see to that later down the road as well. But for now, well, I could bring Eden to the tailoring again. Let's do that. So first off, I've made up my mind. We're going to reinstall that thing here, and I'm going to build a bunch of heaters in here. I know this room is enormously large and therefore needs a stupid amount of heaters to be warm, but I want to try it out because I want to have a shorter commute now. Back in the day when this was a thing, I wasn't building to fill such a large storage hole. Nowadays, back in the day, I tried to fill this little room here. Nowadays, we have this hall, so it's time to move the bench there for sure. Alright, there's always somebody on the research bench, which is very important to me, because I don't want to stay behind in the research, because I want to get things done. We want to get away from this frozen misery of a planet. I really think they want to. Like, there's another minus 60 degrees Celsius winter in front of them, and I don't really envy them for that. Apart from that, the steel mining here is going super good. That deep drill is working pretty nicely. So that's that. The only thing I haven't done so far are the high explosive shells. So I want to take care that Eden now produces some of those shells for us, because I really want to have the ammunition here. Just realizing I don't want shells inside here. I want the shells inside here and no more raw food. So having the shells in the same room like your chem fuel is not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. So do I have anybody apart from her? Nathan seems to be a quite skilled person too. Cool. Alright, so let's do something like this. Alright, I'm going to tune down the mining priority from Nathan, and we get a random wanderer joining us. Okay. Hi, Norman. You're a star. A child star. Alright. Hi there, you star. Okay, I'm going to give him a shotgun to begin with. And he's picking up the recon armor right away. Okay. Out for business. Okay, I need more t-shirts and such. Let's put that up on the schedule there. Yay, I got my first own polar bear. I'm really happy about this one. I really like to play with animals as my defensive front line, and I felt like a little bit vulnerable as of lately with this kind of setup. Because I didn't have any sort of backup here. In terms of animal tanking. So do I really want Nathan busy here? Yeah, it's okay. I'm just feeling like I have a shortage on these, on the shells, but it's not that dramatic. Alright. It's not terribly dramatic after all. So, the thing here is those cryptosleep caskets are extremely costly. They're the most costly part I've encountered so far. Well, not entirely true, but 3 advanced components per person. It's a quite heavy price, I'd say. But then again, it's also the last few things we're needing to build to escape from here, so I can't understand why it has to be that costly. Okay. But at the same time, I feel like it's really more and more important to have the smithing done first. There we go. Things like the advanced components are very, very important for my progress here. Also the shells. There are so many things I really feel like need to be done quickly. There we go. So after all, I think I'm going to assign it like this. I want Nathan on the crafting duty instead of the planting. And I want to have a secondary main cook, but I don't have that, sadly. Okay. Anyways, not as horrible as it could be. Oh! There's a few components falling from the sky, but not too interested right now, honestly. So yeah, Nathan is doing it. A trade ship is passing by. PK Solutions. Alright. I've forgotten who's my talking person now, since Henry is dead. Lenny? Or Gray? Got a few good talkers right now. Let's send Gray. Exotic goods traders are always a welcome sight. They have advanced components as a standard thing for sale. And with this amount of drugs available, I can also spend a few pennies. But they're not buying any of my clothing, so that's a bit sad. Alright. Do I need more of the plasteel and the gold? I think yes. So let's fill up this trade a bit with these items, and yay, more advanced components. More materials to craft more advanced components. I think I'm in a good spot here with that stuff. I'm not spending anything right now because I want to see how much how many resources I'll need for the reactor, because a Starship reactor doesn't sound cheap to me. And we need 7 cryptosleep caskets. That's 21 advanced components to begin with as well. Oh my god, it's getting more and more costly. But well, being the nice guy I am, I can't live with the idea of leaving anybody behind here. But maybe I'll leave somebody behind. If I find somebody who I feel like would like to stay here. Sounds improbable, but who knows, you know? Alright. There we go. Shells are almost done now. Feeling a lot better with that. High explosive shells are quite cool to have on a larger stockpile. Oh, I want to have a third mortar. I feel better with 3. It's like 30 shots, 3 mortars. That's 10 volleys per mortar. That should be enough to wreck people up. There we go. So many unfinished pieces of clothing here. Eden is investing a lot of time into the bear. Alright, there we go. New pieces of clothing. The drug production in general is absolutely worth the time investment, because I'm making a lot of my money with the drugs as well. But there's one more thing. I want to do some art. How about granite? And who's compatible for that? Norman, perfect. Norman came to this place to do art. I like that. And we're going to do art out of granite forever. Granite is going to be the art material now. There we go. The local mech hive is attacking me again, and they're dropping right on top of me here. That's really spooky. Why is Barbara that slow? Like, seriously, why is she that slow? Okay, so it's only a small bunch of mechanoids, so we should be totally fine here. They're also focusing my turrets here. Good thing that I brought them up. Alright, let's bring Gray in front of that. My troubleshooter for this kind of situation. And meanwhile, the Scyther is completely destroying all my turrets. Take this, Scyther. I hope you enjoyed that explosion. My god. Yeah, they're shredding down turrets like paper. If they don't explode, the turrets are not standing a chance, but I don't want to reconstruct the turrets here like that again. If I'm going to reconstruct those turrets, I'm going to do that differently this time. And first of all, I'm going to use these buddies here. There we go. They were clumped up way too close together, and that's never a good thing. Nice! That was a really, really small little attack there. Okay. Starship reactor technology almost done. Can't wait for it. That's going to be a big, big step forward to have that Starship reactor. I think I'm going to be building it today as well. Go, Lenny! Okay, that's looking good. So, whoopsie daisy. And now the ship engine. So there's I wonder if this thing does wind up immediately when I build it, like 280 plasteel. Oh my god. So Okay. That's a little bit of a big boy there. Okay. Turns out my materials are... I need way more than that. I expected something like that. I felt like it would be way too easy if I had already everything available I'd need. That's okay, though. I mean, it's generally said quite easy to get money here and get the materials. Because I can right now just ask for help from my allies in terms of trade caravans. And maybe I should do that right away. So let's ask for a... oh, it's bad temperature already. Dang. Ask for a trade caravan, I wanted to say. Let's see if they if I can't ask for it during daytimes. Well, if the temperatures would be too bad already, that would be really sad, though. But not too bad. Not the end of the world either. I mean, there's also the chance of going for a long-range mineral scan and search for some plasteel deposit. That's also an option, because right now the plasteel is letting me down. Really need more plasteel than that. So obviously we would need 6 cryptosleep caskets, because I just realized somebody has to stay and turn that thing on the who defends that. A little bit weird, but we're going to see how that'll work out. Like, if everybody's already in cryptosleep, who's starting the ship, you know? But I guess that's what the Persona Core is being used for. Alright. Eden is printing money, basically. Sheep wool parkas are also kind of like the best stuff available if we need defenses. Oh, a jade meteorite. Let's mine that out. And do some... make some profit out of that. Chaos of a... I'm still wondering. I have to look that up. Look up how that's pronounced. It's one of the most weird words I've seen so far. Okay. Art of people meditating. Sieg Norman. Barbara's cooking skill. Refers to Barbara's body becoming toxic. Okay. I'd be careful, man. Don't taunt the lady. She's vicious. But so far, we're now on a quite peaceful cycle here. And most outside threats are not really threatening anymore. Tribespeople hunting Erin. So, do I take more people? Of course, do I take more people. More people are always beneficial for this colony. Because I'm only having more firepower to defend myself in the late game. So, I don't mind at all. And so being chased, have to fight. They're gonna be here any moment, so let's yeah, like I said, they're gonna be here any moment. If you don't get any specifics on that, they're instantly on the map, kind of like I just forgot to. Looks like they're using sappers. Okay, multiple angle sappers. So we have one bunch of enemies south of here and one bunch of enemies north of here. I think those guys from the northern side will arrive first. So Since these guys are sappers, I'm going to give them a welcome from this side here. Sappers always consider themselves smart in terms of rushing towards your base and trying to dig a way in. And that's not really smart, you know. So, oh well, I'll rather retreat for now. They are shooting with their bows after me. I'll wait it out for now. So let's step forward to shoot out. And I'll send Gray forward there. So there's one of them breaking into my base, but that's okay. Alright, first squad is already retreating, so I can roll down here. And Aaron is already having a gun, so let's greet our visitors. Because it's going to take way too long to get the second squad in there. There we go. Take a nice headshot, man. And now I'm going to walk off. And they're going to strike a hole into my beautiful clothing storage. We're going to fight inside here. That's messy, isn't it? So there's Gray coming in. Alright. That's a messy indoor fight here. Just hope nobody's from my people is going to get hurt too hard here. There we go. They're fleeing now. But in these scenarios, you have pretty much you just need to kill pretty much everybody there, because they're not able to understand how to leave your base. Okay, so let's check if anybody is dying right away. Lenny dying in 4 hours. Okay. That's very threatening. And Lenny is the only person being in such a life-endangering condition. So, who's my best doctor? Henry was my best doctor once, and is there anybody now able to do this in his place? Not really. Like, Nathan's the best person I have for that job. So I'm going to use proper medicine here. I don't want to lose Lenny here. Would be a shame. So there we go. Jonah is, as a matter of fact, my best doctor. So since Jonah is my best doctor, he's allowed to tend to himself. But I think Nathan is just fine doctoring these, doctoring Lenny here. Okay, now. Little scary fight survived. Oh, there's a guy named Purple dying in 3 hours. Yeah, never mind. I don't want to pick up too many people, you know. You have to take care of them after all. So, nobody is needing a treatment anymore. Wonderful. And a psychic soothe after this fight makes everything a little bit easier to tolerate. Wonderful. So, Norman is praying. Yeah, okay. So the indoors temperature of the workshop is not good enough for my taste. I want something better here. Awesome. I'm really happy that this went so good. When I saw they came from 2 different angles, I was a tad bit nervous about this, because double angle is always really nasty, especially when you're playing in such a closed corner situation here. So let's see if I can't. Very good. So, I mean, I got a lot of medicine, yes. But losing a stack of 23 medicine for no good reason at all, I don't like that at all. Rice plant died from rotting. Muffalos are passing through. Yay. I'm not going to kill them. I have so much food. I don't need their fur. And yeah, so I don't know why I should do that. So, Aaron, you're new here, so welcome to the cleaning business. Seriously. Oh, another full-time, another cooking person. But apart from that, I really want to have somebody on cleaning duty in here. It's way too dirty in this space. And having one person cleaning up things, it's really good. Okay. So Eden is right now doing the parkas, and after that the toques. It's really good. We need more warm headgear. Aaron doesn't have anything yet. So yeah, looks like this year's trade caravans are over. Sadly. That's okay though. And Gray is having a corpse obsession. Let's see. Who are you digging out? Lofeski. She's still fresh. Like, what the heck? If I had a Resurrector Max Serum, I could actually resurrect her. Like, no problem. So Lofeski is in here. That means all these dead people in here would be easily resurrectable with Resurrector Max Serums. That's noteworthy. Definitely noteworthy. Alright, I guess that Johnson Tanaka drive will also cost me a hefty amount of resources. So, let's see. Really, really looking forward to completion of this. So excited about that. Oh, look at Aaron go. Finally somebody cleaning up this place. We're almost back on the normal amount of people again. Very happy about that. So I'll keep an eye on my food stocks here. If the rice will drop substantially under 1k, I'm going to flick on the other sun lamp here again. And meanwhile producing small sculptures like crazy. Yeah, I could store them somewhere else. Like, how about here? I was originally storing pemmican in this room, but how about where was it again? Items. No, that's not there. Furniture. Buildings. There it is. Buildings. All the pieces of art are going to land in there. I really like to have some place where I store my pieces of art together. It's easier to find them, easier to check out if there's something you want to keep, and such things, you know. Alright. So turns out we're going to sit out another winter, churn up the resource production like crazy, and well, I could whip up more psychite and smoke leaf production overall. That would work too. Or at least stop growing cotton and grow some other stuff instead. Yeah, let's do this. I want more psychoid leaves. Because the cotton is really not necessary anymore. Not at all. I have such a huge stockpile of cloth to work with still. And having more psychoid leaves would be more useful for me. So, the Broken Empire people want to psychic suppress my area for 4.4 days, and I could get a masterwork assault rifle for that. All male people will get a suppression for 4.4 days, but there's a masterwork rifle in it. Hard decision. Anyways, friends, it's time to say goodbye for today's episode. Sadly, I'm enjoying myself so much here, but, well, I made some progress to begin with. It's not like, we're not making progress at all. So feel free to drop me a comment down below if you have anything on your mind, anything you want to tell me. I'd be super happy to hear that, as you all might already know. I'm also going to plant up a long-range mineral scanner now. Like now, before I forget it again. So I'm going to use that during the next few episodes. And yeah, leave a like on that video to make the series more visible on YouTube. I'd be super happy if you do. Also, drop a subscription on the channel if you want to join the project. I'd be also very happy if you do, but I don't mind if you don't. Just have a great time and hopefully come back again. See you soon. Bye-bye.